Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Deborah Lelli, and in this three-part DUI series, we are going to talk about the state-required chemical testing. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and activate the notification bell to stay up to date on all upcoming videos. Let's get started. Before we begin talking about the state-required chemical testing, I want to briefly summarize video 1 for you. If you haven't already watched it, go ahead and click on the link and make sure you watch that video prior to watching this video. In that video, we summarize the 3 phases that an officer will look for when initiating a DUI investigation stop. Phase 1 is when they observe the vehicle in motion. Phase 2 is when they have person-to-person contact, and Phase 3 would be the pre-arrest screening. Officers are trained to do those 3 phases in order to build probable cause to be able to arrest you for suspicion of driving under the influence. Once they've established that probable cause, they will initiate an arrest and take you to the station. At that station, or a mobile DUI van, they will conduct the state-required chemical testing. Once you're arrested for suspicion of driving under the influence, the officer will provide you with an affidavit, which is an admin per se or implied consent form. If you look towards the bottom where it shows the order of suspension, officers have to check either box 1 or box 2. If you refuse to submit to the testing, they will check box 1. If you comply, they will check box 2. What does this mean? It means that if you refuse to submit to the chemical testing, your driving privilege will be suspended for no less than 12 months. If you submit to the chemical testing, your driving privilege will still be suspended. However, it's going to be suspended only for 90 days. In addition, you are able to get a restricted driving privilege, which would let you begin driving even sooner. There are 2 options to comply with the state-required chemical testing. The Intoxilyzer 8000 deals with analyzing the breath sample that you provide into the machine. The gas chromatography machine deals with analyzing the blood sample that was provided. Generally, if you're given the option between a breath test and a blood draw, I would recommend the blood draw. And here's the reasons why. The 8000 machine is a machine that's had various issues in the past. It can report higher levels of alcohol, as it cannot determine whether the alcohol that it is reading is coming from your mouth or it is coming from your lungs. In addition to that, once you blow into the machine, there's no way to recover that sample for future testing. On the other hand, when you submit to a blood draw, the blood drawn will be saved in a vial, which you are able to test. Why is retesting the blood important? For various reasons. First, the GC is a very powerful machine with minimal flaws. However, knowing that information, it does not mean that you cannot defend yourself from the GC. The GC, like any other machine, is subject to user error. Before your blood drawn gets to the GC, there's various steps that have to be done. The first errors that can take place are with the phlebotomist when your blood is being drawn. Once the blood is drawn by the phlebotomist, it needs to be properly stored. The biggest issue that can happen after the blood arrives at the lab is analyst error. Stay tuned as we talk about possible defenses and the court procedure in video 3. If you'd like to learn more about any of the topics that were covered today, don't forget to leave your questions or comments below. If you'd like to schedule a free consultation, go ahead and give us a call, 602-456-1427. Don't forget to mention this video. As always, if you liked our video, go ahead and give us a like, and don't forget to share. Until next time.